our third and final installment, Bangko Sentral Governor Eli Remolona looked back on the evolving risks in his 2 years in office. I started by asking him why he's moved from assigning probabilities to scenario building. I'm reminded back in the June policy briefing, you did make a mention of doing away with assigning probabilities.
Yes,
and
yes.
just going for scenario building.
Yes, yes.
So how has that now informed you going forward of what next to do when it comes to especially the unknowns, the new risks emerging, and also what to do next when it comes to monetary policy?
It turns out to be not so easy to figure out the scenarios. We used to just worry about forecast errors around our projections. And now it turns out we have to think harder of what possible risks there are to our forecasts. And that helps us with the analysis.
But you're still keeping the scenario building process rather than assigning probabilities.
We're improving it. In the past, we had 6 scenarios. That's too many. That's too many. We're down to 3 scenarios these days. We just have more focus on what the risks going forward are going to be.
And this AI, if any, help in keeping those scenarios very informative?
AI has been very helpful, yeah. We depend not 100% on AI. We depend maybe 10% on AI.
And the rest of the 90%?
Is data that we look at, and then intuition, judgment.
And also inspired by former maybe Federal Reserve Chairman like Alan Greenspan, for one, when you made a mention of Goldilocks in defining 5% as Goldilocks, right?
Yes.
That came to mind. Did it? And how did that word come up in your assessment?
We were using the term at the Fed.
That it would mean that the economy is neither too hot nor too cold.
That's right.
So is this your assessment still of the Philippine economy?
At the moment, yes. At the moment, I would say we're in the Goldilocks zone. But we look at the data every day and see whether we should still remain in that zone. What
could change your view then?
Well, if there's a surprise on growth or there's a surprise on inflation, some inflationary factor emerges that we hadn't anticipated. Right now, some of those include oil prices, electricity prices. On the growth side, we don't know what the effect of this flood control scandal will be on investment sentiment.
Given the proliferation still and going to the illegal gambling sites and the anomalous flood control projects, do you think there might be a risk that the Philippines would be brought back to the list of the Financial Action Task Force's gray list and also the European Commission's list of high-risk countries for financial crimes?
So yes, there is a risk, but unlike before, we're now being more proactive. In the past, the FATF would tell us what to do. They would a list of action items, and then we have to fulfill those action items. Now we're doing things before they tell us.
Such as? Could you name a couple?
Well, such as all these things we've been doing, avoiding cash withdrawals over 500,000 pesos, removing these links to online gambling. So we're doing many things that without waiting for FATF to tell us.